Hello, hello, Tatum here. Welcome back. Today I have a full body strength. I need you to grab your dumbbells and your bench and let's get to it. All right, hello. We're gonna get started today. I'm excited. We're gonna do some good strength training. You're gonna need to grab your dumbbells. For me, just to give you an idea, this doesn't mean this is right for you, but it'll give you a good idea whether you fall usually around 5 or 10 pounds more than me or 5 or 10 pounds less. I have 15s, 20s, and 25s. Not sure what I'll use today for right now. I also have a bench here. If you don't have a bench, you can use a stability ball. I've done other videos where you do a flat bench press on the ball or an incline by bringing your bottom to the floor, so I hope you know about those. But anyways, we're gonna get started with this. If you need some modifications, leave a comment. I'll try to give some to you for this workout. All right, so let's go ahead and warm up a bit. We're gonna start with our hands on our shoulders, bring our elbows around to meet each other, and then up and around, okay? In large circles here. Really close them in, touch them, give them a little kiss there. And around. All right. Just a few more seconds, around and around. Thank you for joining me today. All right, I'm very excited to share this workout with you. We're gonna start with chest, shoulder, quads, work into glutes, hamstrings, and back today. All right, good. Let's go ahead, one arm at a time. Just reverse it, swing it back around. Good, one at a time. So my quote today, or my little thing, it's not really a quote, shows healthy living. It says eat better, exercise often, feel good, think positive, right? Be positive, eat better. All of those things go together. You're gonna feel better. It's great, all right? So just work on those little things. All right. Let's go into an inchworm with a push-up here. So we're gonna walk it out. Just walk out all the way. I guess it's more. And then a push-up all the way down and up. You can do it kneeling or on your toes. Let's push back all the way to the top. Feels good. All right, here we go. Walk it back out. Nice and easy. Kneeling or toe push-up. Walk it back in. Come up to the top. Good. Let's do it again. One more. All the way out. Push up. Walk it in. Oh, good work. All right, let's go squat with abduction. Squat, lift out. Get those glutes going. Squat, lift. Good. Try not to swing into this. I'm trying to keep my shoulders, my body upright, centered, stationary as I lift. This is a lift, not a swing, okay? Good. Just a few more here. We're gonna go into a glute bridge from the floor. Let's lay down on your back. I want you to squeeze those glutes first, then lift, push all the way through, back down. Good. Squeeze and lift. Nice work. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze. You got it. Let's do just a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to have you bring your knees side to side. Release that lower back. Get a little twist there in the midsection. There you go. And breathe. Couple more for me. Last one. Good. Let's just activate those back muscles. I want you to lay flat here. Bring those elbows into the floor, and I want you to push up, lifting that middle back off the floor, okay? So push into the elbows. It squeezes those shoulder blades together, and then lift. Push to lift. Good. Just a couple here. Let's do 3 more. 3. I say a couple. 2. Yeah, let's do a few. And 1. All right, nice work. Let's come up We have a minute left here, 45 seconds. Actually, I want to make sure we're set up and ready to go when this timer tells me it is time. So to start, we're going to build on this. I love this. I sometimes do this with drop sets. We're doing this as kind of a mechanical drop set. All right, so we're going to start with a shoulder press overhead. So find your weight there. Find some weight that's challenging. I don't even care if you kind of do a push press with it. Then we're going to go into a single leg squat to the bench without any weight for today. If you want to hold a little weight here, you can, but we're going to have that instability, that single leg working by itself, which is really tough. We're going to tire it out. When we go into round 2, we're going to add an exercise onto each of those, working the same muscle group in a slightly different way, just so that we can keep going. I am giving us 20 seconds of rest in between. So let's start with that shoulder press. I'm going to see where I can go with this for 40 seconds, okay? Nice strict press. If you need to do a push press because you don't have the weight you need, go ahead so that you work it pretty hard, okay? This is good strength today work. We'll go into our single leg squat after this. Good. 15 seconds. 8, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right. We have our single leg squat coming up here. I didn't give us as much rest here because we're going into legs, right? So let's find our right leg. Lift your left leg off. We're going to come down to the bench and then stand. All right? Down to stand. Now, if you need to, put your heel down if it's just too much to lift that leg, okay? The other thing you can do is put both feet down, squat, lift the leg, then just do the stand. So down with control with both legs to stand. All right, there's some options for you. If you have a chair, you can use a chair, okay? On our chest press, you can do these from the floor in a different way and use a chair for the leg part, okay? So you can jump in here on this workout today, even if you don't own a bench at home. All right, let's switch sides. Left leg, same thing. If you want a little weight here because you're there today, great. Or find something a little bit lower that challenges you rather than adding weight, if you have that available. Even if it's a chair that you can squat down to. You got it. Feeling those legs fatigue. We're gonna go back to that shoulder press after this. But we're gonna add an incline press, okay? All right, so we're gonna change it up slightly there so we can press a little bit more reps. Good work. All right, give us 45 seconds rest here before we move on. We need our shoulder press, the weight for our shoulder. I'm gonna try to stick with the 20s and go to that incline from there. Then we have our single leg squat again, okay? So again, we'll go presses overhead, incline. I'm going to have to change this to incline. We'll have 20 seconds in between. Then we'll do a single leg squat. And then we're going to go into a front squat with 2 dumbbells here. So make sure you have some weight around that you can put on your shoulders or go to that front squat. All right, we have 13 seconds. So let's get ready for those shoulder presses overhead. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest between these 4 exercises. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're pressing again. Right overhead. Just adding a couple extra exercises to this. We only have 3 rounds. We have 2 different exercises here for a total of 4. And then we're gonna add a third on next round, if that makes any sense as I'm speaking to you. Probably more so on paper. Good. Press. Blow that air out overhead. As you press, inhale down, good. 8 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good work. 20 seconds of rest. So I'm going to bring my bench to an incline. We're not at that single leg squat yet. We're going to do our incline first. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're at the floor, you're going to go ahead and press, but you're going to turn your palms facing you, okay? A reverse grip there and press. And that will give you a slightly inclined feel there on the chest, okay? 40 seconds here. Try to keep pressing after those shoulder presses. Good. After this, we'll be at that single leg squat, just so that you're ready. If you have a bench like me, we're gonna have to reset it flat for those single legs. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's put that weight down. Find your flat bench. You can use a chair, like I said here. All right. We're gonna do each leg at 45 seconds. We have 10 seconds. I'm gonna grab a little weight because this bench is just a little too tall for me to get a good single leg squat. So I'm gonna see if I can add a little weight on this, okay? Here we go. We have 45 seconds. Each leg, up, down. We'll see about this. Then we'll go to that front squat. All right, and that's round 2 is over. Really, this is gonna go by so quick today. Starting to feel it in that leg again. If the balance is an issue, set that heel down. Use it to help you out there just a bit, okay? Halfway, go ahead and switch legs. Although this will go quickly and be rather short, it's going to be pretty intense by the time we get to this 3rd round. We'll be ready to move on to the other muscle groups. Good. Just building on to this each round. Muscle group. From chest and shoulders into our quads. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, so we're good. 20 seconds of rest, that's it. So I need you to find your weight for that front squat. Challenge yourself, it's only 40 seconds, okay? So I'm gonna try these weights. A couple ways to hold them. Out here in front, driving through the elbows, or with the weight stacked against your head, elbows out in front, level with the floor, okay? Here we go. Make sure those knees stay over the ankles, that your elbows are driving up. Even if you have them, they're easier this way with the weights at your head. You have them out here, you're driving up through those elbows. Keep them out in front, okay? There you go. This is gonna end our 2nd round just like that. I'm pausing at the top. I'm gonna try to take that out. I tend to do that. It's a little rest I keep forgetting about, or that my body automatically goes to. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, so let's talk about this next part. We have 45 seconds. All right, we're gonna add on again. So we did shoulder press. We did incline press. Then we're gonna go to a flat bench press, okay? So at my incline, I have to put my weights down, bring my bench to a flat, go into my flat chest press, all right? Then legs, single leg squat. Our front squat that we just did. We're gonna take those same dumbbells, and maybe we wanna pick heavier up, but same dumbbells, we're gonna bring them out down to our side, and we're gonna go right into a squat that way, all right? So those are our 3 exercises per muscle group. Let's go ahead. We need to start with that shoulder press again. I'm gonna try to stay with the same weight, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1, pressing overhead. Some good weight here. You got it. Close my eyes, find my zone. Nice work. Thank you for joining me today. I hope so far you're enjoying this workout. When you get done, if you still like this workout, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring our bell. We'd love to see you back again. We are posting daily. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. We thought that was hard. We have 2 more rounds to go with that 40 seconds. I'm gonna come up at an incline, find your weights. Again, if you're at the floor, you're gonna take that reverse grip and press with the palms facing you. And then when we go to that flat chest, you're gonna turn them out with a regular chest press and go there, okay? Here we go. Number 2, pressing this up at the slight incline, and then we'll go to a flat regular chest press, 40 seconds. We'll have 20 seconds to transition and rest. Good. I'm already on fire here, already feeling the burn. It's a good burn, but it's there. A little shaky, it didn't take much. It's a gradual increase here. 3, 2, and 1. That's a rest. Weights down. We only have 20 seconds, so move quickly. I'm gonna flatten my bench, unless you're at the floor. Fairly easy there. Just take that regular grip there on that press. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're still pressing. Think strength. Think power. Think strong. Superhero power here. We got this. Exhale as you push. Good job. Three, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. You should have felt that after those 3. Great job. We are going to come to that single leg squat to the bench again. I'm going to use a dumbbell. That helped a little bit with this higher bench. All right, don't forget, we'll go into a front squat again that we've already done, and then a regular dumbbell squat with the dumbbells at your side. Here we go. We're moving. Single leg squat to a chair, some sturdy chair that you might have at home, or the bench here. Modifications again include heel down to help for balance here, and a little push. If not, double down here, lift to stand. Both feet down to squat, one leg up to stand, okay? You got it. Make it your own. Just make sure it's challenging for you. That's all you need, a challenge to change. Good. Switch sides. Right leg or opposite leg, depends on what you started on. Whew. Have that front squat coming up soon. Be ready. Good. Control it. Even when you're sitting, I want control. All right, if you don't have control, put the heel down and help with that control, okay? Don't want you to plop. There's not too many things we do with Street Train where I let you just plop. 3, 2, and 1. That's a rest. 20 seconds here. Grab your weight for those front squats. I'm gonna go with them up at my head. I just like that. It's easier to keep my elbows up. All right, but feel free if the weights don't work that way for you. Some of the smaller weights may not reach there. I actually sit them against my head so they don't clink and hit me in the head, all right? So it looks like this. All right, make sure your feet are about shoulder width apart to hip width. Toes can be slightly flared. Up, down. Good control, brace your core. There's a lot of core in a front squat, okay? But it's easier than that single leg, right? Or I make it even easier by bringing the weights down. Doesn't mean it's easy because we've already done a lot of squatting. All right, I gotta take that pause out. I need to work a little bit harder. My body is trying to rest on me. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 20 seconds here. I think I'm gonna try to pick up a little heavier weight on this one. We'll see. We're gonna have 40 seconds here. Just dumbbells by your side squat, all right? Get some good depth. I always tell people, don't add more weight if it's gonna shorten your depth of range here, okay? I want you to get a good squat. Here we go. And those feet can be a little bit closer if you need to. There we go. About hip width here, shoulder width again. Squat it out. 22 seconds to go. I'm gonna power through, see how many I can get out here. Moving on to our other muscle groups. 10 here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have a minute's rest here. All right, we made it through that first half of this workout. Feel free. I didn't go into another one. If you really liked that set and you feel like you just need a little bit more push, because we did build, we didn't actually go through all of that 3 times. We kind of build on it. Go ahead and take what we just did, those 3 exercises. Pause here, repeat it again, okay? Go ahead and go back to your shoulder press to incline chest to the other, all right? And then do that, and you can do a second set there. It would help give you that little edge. So some of you that have been lifting a while and need a little bit more, I would suggest that. Otherwise, if you're short on time or you're just getting started, we're moving on. We have row and RDL today. Same fashion, sort of. We're gonna make it easier as we add that second to third exercise. Doesn't mean it's gonna feel easier. It's just gonna be an easier exercise by changing our grip, by changing our stance, okay? So we are going to do an overhand row. So grab some weight, dumbbell bent over row right here, overhand grip, squeezing and pulling back towards that lower rib cage. Bend over a bit, make sure that we're not shrugging, that those shoulders are away from our ears. We are going to go into a single leg RDL after this. With or without weight, it's up to you. It's tough enough just with the balance piece in there, so feel free to do body weight because we will add weight on the next 2 rounds. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right. So I am going to maybe go ahead, I don't know. I'm gonna go body weight here on this first one. Here we go. Single leg, down and up, okay? With balance. We'll go 45 seconds on each side. If you wanna bring that knee up in front for even more work and balance, pull through, go ahead. Good. You got it. Nice bounce. Now, if you're having trouble with that bounce, what I suggest is come to the bench and go ahead and touch something that will help you. You can also do a kickstand. Remember the kickstand where you hip hinge back and forward. That can also help. That's halfway. Let's find that other leg. Same thing. I'm gonna pull my knee through for an extra challenge here as I did not pick up the weight on this first one. We'll see, maybe the second round. Whew, good. Just wanna make sure my balance is there before I jump into that weight today. And if it's not, don't pick up the weight, okay? Hard enough today as it is. I want you to get the most out of it. And if you're struggling already, that weight is not gonna help. Then you're just gonna be all over the place. We're gonna get in fewer reps, so no worries. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, feeling that, right? 45 seconds rest here. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I know I do. Stay hydrated. Not sure that I've been doing a good job of that today. All right, so we are back again. Let me describe 30 seconds to go. Again, just like before, we're gonna do overhand row. We're gonna do our single leg RDL. Oh, I'm sorry, overhand row. Then we're gonna do a palms in row, okay? Then we're gonna do our single leg RDL. Then we're gonna bring the foot up and still do a single leg RDL, but we're gonna take out that imbalanced part, okay? And we're gonna be more steady here. So then I am gonna grab some weight and work from here, all right? You got it, let's do that overhand row. Grab that weight, bend over, shoulders away from your ears, pull back towards that rib cage. We have 40 seconds here. We'll have 20 seconds rest to transition then, which isn't much of a transition here. We'll go into those palms and bend over row. But what we can do is stand and release that lower back for a few seconds and then get back to it. Very little rest. Good. You got it. Now notice when I release these weights, I'm not rounding, okay? You gotta keep the shoulders pulled back and down, okay? Down away from the ears and back. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, we're gonna go into palms in now, which we should be able to do. It's gonna be slightly easier than the other grip, but harder because we just did rows. That's what's challenging. Here we go. 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, bend over here. Palms facing towards your body here, palms in. Pulling back. Again, I'm pulling back. I don't want you to squeeze and pull up with those shoulders and those traps. Keep those shoulders down and pull back. You got it. Sweat dripping off the chin. It's a good sign. 17 seconds. Five, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, good work. All right. I am going to try a single weight RDL here a little bit, okay? Going back to that. And then we're going to go with the supported leg. Actually, I'm going to do it without, just to be sure. I like that knee raise. I think it was enough for me. I felt it. I'm not going to push it today. Just see how I do. And bring that knee through. Good. Felt a good burn on this earlier without that weight. We have 2 others with weights here, working into our 3rd set after this, so don't you worry. There will be some weight added. Good job. Make sure the balance is there. Whew. Lost focus. Really take some focus. Slow it down. All right, we're halfway. Nice work on that side. Let's switch. And again, you can choose to add a little weight, 2 dumbbells. Woo, maybe a single dumbbell. Okay. Seeing as how I've lost my focus twice now, it's probably best that I'm not using weight. We're gonna put our foot up though and grab weight for sure on this next one coming up. Good. Really kick back, really try to come parallel to the floor and lift that leg behind, okay? A lot of times it just stays low, all right? I want you to really lift. Again, use something in front of you like your bench if you need to so you can get that lift. Nice work. 20 seconds rest here. Woo! Tell you why. All right, we're gonna put that rear foot up. I'm gonna try to go with the 20s here. We'll see. Rear foot up. All right, same movement, okay? We're gonna hinge back at the hips and then come back to standing, but we've taken that, we've added some balance here and support, okay? With our foot up, push forward, bottom back towards the wall. Don't worry about going too far, just to knee level or mid-shin is enough, all right? Good work. Really feeling this, but you got it. You can do this with a barbell too, if you have a barbell at home. We're halfway, switch sides. Okay, make sure you push back, that you keep a flat back. Again, I'm not reaching towards the ground. All right, I want you to keep those shoulders down and back. Push the hips back, push them forward. That's how we lift that body. I'm not using my back, I'm not pulling up with my back. I'm actually using my glute and hamstring to push through to stand. All right, so think about pushing through. That upper body just flows with it. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Loving it. Looks great. We have 45 seconds here. Now we're down to 37. We're headed back. Let me tell you what we're going to add on. Remember, we're going to start with that overhand row, go to palms in, then we're going to go to palms under. Okay? So out wide, palms in, underhand, moving through. We'll have 20 seconds of rest in between. We have that single leg RDL. We have the rear foot up like we did. Then we're going to go into a regular RDL. I'm just going to hold the dumbbells out to the side here. You could also do more of a sumo, which would make it easier, and coming down the center. Either way. All right. Wipe all the drips off. Okay. First one is that row, wide row here out to the side. Here we go. Pull back towards that rib cage. We have 3 rows in a row today here to finish. You got it. blow the air out as you pull up. Inhale as you release. Again, remember on that release not to stretch. A lot of times when people round out, I call it a stretch. We really just want to keep those shoulders down and back and avoid that stretch, okay? Squeeze and pull back. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're resting. I'm going to put that weight down, let my back release. We're going to do palms in now, okay? With that row. After that, we'll have underhand. All right, these are our last 2 of the back today. Here we go. Remember, shoulders down in 3, 2, and 1. Bend over. Here we go. Pull in. Palms in. You got it. If you find that this bothers your core, your back, you could always do it supported if you have a bench there, okay? Or you could go to singles instead, maybe, and stay with the same side. We can talk about that. Maybe I'll come up with one of those at another time where we do the same sort of thing, but we use singles and we stay with one side. I love doing that as well. So lots of different options here. But for now, if you have a bench, some supported rows at the bench would be the best for you. 3, 2, and 1. Good, rest. Whew, it's dripping. Oh boy. Nothing I can do about that. All right, underhand rows, okay? Palms are out, underhand here, pulling back. Good luck. This is our last one, 40 seconds. You can make it, all right? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Remember, I'm still keeping my shoulders down and back, going towards that belly button or lower rib cage. Starting to feel the burn. This is more time under tension here today as we build onto these sets here each round. Whew. Good, you got it. 13 seconds, hang in there. If you need to release the back, stand up, come back to it. Oh, what should I do? I'm gonna release. Come back down. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Woo! Nice work. Good job. All right, we're on to those RDLs, and we're done today. We're gonna stretch it out. Nice, nice job. Again, feel free to revisit this last set with the 3 different exercises if you want a little more extra push. All right, single leg RDL. Here we go. Back. Tell I'm getting tired as we go because the balance is starting to go, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call on my core here. I'm gonna call on my abs, my core, my glutes. I'm gonna squeeze for that balance, okay? Brace. All right, just give yourself a little tap there. Make sure that you're solid in the midsection. You've got a good brace. Whew. Good, we've got this. Nice work. Last one of these today on each side. You can always pause and take that knee hike out of there if that becomes a problem. Here we go, other side, everyone, other side. Gotta switch. Even things out here. So close. Again, I can't thank you enough for joining me today. As my board says, eat well or healthy. Exercise more. Feel good. Think positive. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right. Stay positive through it all. Not every day can be perfect, right? All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm gonna try. I wanna stick with those same weights I had before. I don't even know if I ever picked up those 25s today. I guess I could have left them out of here. That's all right. You just never know if it's going to be your day. Thought maybe. I think I'm good with what I have. Here we go. Rear foot up. We're going to come down into that RDL over that leg. Make sure you push the hips back and then bring them forward. Shoulders are down. No stretching out on this one. Just go to knee or shin so you can keep that good form today. Some of you might be flexible enough to dig a little deeper, but as long as that back stays flat, especially that lower back, okay? Otherwise, we start to lift with it. We can no longer push those hips forward to raise that upper body. Oh, I'm gonna feel this one tomorrow. Actually, I have DOMS. It'll be 2 days, delayed onset muscle soreness. If I feel it today, I know I'm in trouble because I usually feel it a couple days late. I always think I've conquered my workouts, and then I feel it 2 days later. Good. Push back. You got it. Think about butt to wall, not dropping it to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Hard to believe we are there. This went really fast. We have 20 seconds of rest. Just sit that weight down. Let my wrist recover there a little bit. All right, so a couple things. You could go wider with this stance and your dumbbells in between for more of a sumo type RDL wide. I'm gonna go to the side because I feel like I'll go more into a deadlift. I'm gonna go right here, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So again, bottom back to the wall. All right, try to keep your legs pretty straight. There's a slight bend in my knees, yes, but I'm not bending down to get deep like I do a deadlift. I'm really just pushing out so I'm level with the ground here, bringing my back right flat, parallel to the floor. Push back and up. You don't want to lock your knees out, okay? And a little bend is okay if you have tight hamstrings, all right? Good, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. That is it. We're gonna stretch it out. Grab a sip of water for me. Towel off, and we'll get right into a few stretches. Whew. Good. All right, let's start with the legs, okay? I'm gonna have you on your chair or your bench. Just go ahead and bring your foot up and turn that hip out about 45 degrees, all right? And then we're just gonna hang out here, all right? Unless you feel lightheaded, we're gonna hang out. I'm just gonna have you drop down, bring that chin to chest, and just hold this stretch. We'll hold it for about 30 seconds. We'll switch to the other side. Relax into it. Make sure you're breathing. Good work. Let's turn around and do the other side. Again, about 45 degrees. Other foot is straight here beside the bench. Just drop into this stretch. Feels good. One of my favorites here. I have not shared this one with you, I don't think. I actually had forgotten about it. I did this during my Ironman training quite a bit. Getting back to it. It's a great one. Hang out here. Let it go. Good. I'm going to step over the bench this way. I'm going to have you put your hands on the bench. Put your hips back, push back. Just drop between your shoulders here. Fall into it. Hold and breathe. You can use your chair there. You can use the wall to do this as well. Breathe and let it go. Good work. Let's come out of that. A couple more here using the bench or your chair at home. Let's come down to the floor here. Put your one hand up, arm up 90 degrees, and just let your body fall through here as well. Feeling that stretch across your shoulder and your chest. Just let your, it's kind of like the door frame stretch, if you know that one, where your elbow goes on the door frame. All right? You don't have to go too far. Just drop into it until you start to feel that stretch and hang out there. Breathe. Good. Let's turn around and do the other side. Same thing. Hand up there, 90 degrees. Just fall down into that stretch. Arm up. This one is much tighter. Almost have to bring it to the side to kind of fall into it. Get that there. Let me scoot back. There we go. You can always go to your door frame and stand tall. Put your arm up there at 90 degrees and just step through the door frame a little bit and feel that stretch as well. If you have a stability ball, I really enjoy that most of all there. Good job. Last one today. Let's dig into those quads a little bit. I'll have you lay down on your side, knees bent out in front. Just grab the top angle here, pull back, get a little stretch. I hope you enjoyed working out with me today. I know I enjoyed having you here today. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Ring our bell. Can't say it enough. Comment. We love to hear from you. We love hearing from new people. It's pretty exciting. Let us know something you'd like to see if you don't see it already. If you want to join our Facebook page, let me know. We have TXT Online Fitness. I have the schedule of our workouts for this month. Oh, my timer is telling me I've kept you. Let's go to the other side. Started talking and forgot to switch us. Here we go. Let's get that other quad, grab the top leg, pull back. Feel that stretch. This one feels good. This one you can do while you're watching TV. I know sometimes we want to veg out when we watch TV, don't we? I know I do. I just sit down, just plop down, just let myself go, not do anything. But it's also a great time to get your foam roller out, start doing some stretches. It's a little bit of work, but it feels so good. You won't regret it. It's hard to get started, trust me. Sometimes I sit there thinking, do I want to? No, yes, no. I never regret it. Always feels so good. Actually, I wake up feeling good too after that. Little self-massage with a foam roll feels really good. All right, I'll let you go. I'm sorry, I kept you long enough. Stay positive, do things right, keep on your journey. It's not gonna be perfect, but if you're here and doing this, you're on your way. So have a good day.